Hope you'll take a second of your day for a discipling Bible study. It's going to be 3 minutes long, though. You may see it on Reels and other platforms. Today, we end the Old Testament starting with the three prophets of the post-exile period. We're starting with Haggai. The author is Haggai. The audience is Jews who were rebuilding the temple in Jerusalem. The date, about 520 BC. So if you know the exile, this is afterwards. The theme is this is the first of the prophets with God's message after the exile, and it's the most positive of all the prophets. Big things or events in this book: the challenge to rebuild the temple, encouragement about the Lord's return, and the Lord's blessing of Israel. A key verse is Haggai 2:9. The future glory of this temple will be greater than its past glory, says the Lord of heaven's armies. And in this place I'll bring peace. The Lord of heaven's armies have spoken. Okay, so the next book of the Old Testament is Zechariah. The author is Zechariah. The audience is Jews that are in and coming to Jerusalem. The date is between 520 and 470. The theme is God delivers his people from slavery in Egypt to dwell with them in a covenant relationship. Big things or events: Zechariah's 8 visions and the coming of Messiah. Here's the key verse, you know it, Zechariah 9:9. Rejoice, rejoice, O people of Zion. Shout in triumph, O people of Jerusalem, for your king is coming to you. He is righteous and victorious, yet he is humble, riding on a donkey's colt. Malachi is next, the last book in the Old Testament. The author is Malachi, which means my messenger, so possibly a title as opposed to a name. Audience, Jews returning from exile. The date is between 500 and 400 BC. The theme is by the time of Malachi, God's chosen people are spiritually numb. Not only are they faithless and disobedient, they're bitter towards God for their bitter circumstances. So the big things or events is a focus on God's faithfulness to Israel and the logical refutation of them rejecting God when their sin caused their problems. God promises to send messengers preparing the way for Messiah. Key verse is Malachi 3:1. Look, I'm sending my messenger, and he'll prepare the way before me. Then the Lord you are seeking will suddenly come to his temple. The messenger of the covenant who you look for so eagerly is surely coming. God bless you. We'll talk to you tomorrow on Day of Devotion.